We're making a recipe that just might be your dessert for tonight. It looks so good and it's really simple. Food writer April McKinney is here to show us how to make summer peach blondies with a simple caramel sauce. This sounds so good.
Yes, I am so excited about this recipe. And I know we see a lot of peach pies, we see a lot of peach crisp, but peach blondies you may not see as much, but it's so easy and you don't even have to have a mixer for this. We're just going to mix it up in the bowl, throw it in the dish and bake it, and then we're making a really, really easy caramel sauce to go with it.
Nice.
So, yes.
All right, how do we get started?
Okay, we get started. I've got 6 tablespoons of melted butter here, and then I'm just going to put in a cup of brown sugar, and basically you just want to stir it together. That's all we're doing here.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, get this stirred up. To that you're going to add 1 egg, give it a little more liquid and hold it all together, and some vanilla extract, about a teaspoon of that. I just like to eyeball that part.
Yeah. For folks who've never had blondies before, basically they're brownies without the chocolate, right?
Yep, it's basically a brownie. It's got that rich, fudgy consistency.
Yeah.
And we're adding a lot of fresh peaches to this. I'm almost 30 weeks pregnant, or 31 weeks pregnant, and peaches have been one of my biggest cravings this whole summer.
Isn't it great that you're craving something that's good for you?
Yes, I think just the hot summer, I've just wanted anything fruity. So
yeah.
peaches have been perfect. Now I've got a cup of flour, a half teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt that I just whisked up together.
Okay, it's a good idea to whisk your dry ingredients together first to kind of get them all blended.
I don't worry about sifting them necessarily for this, but just whisking them is going to kind of lighten everything up and mix them together before you mix them into this wet ingredients. And so then, as you can see, we've got a 1.5 cups of just peeled and chopped peaches. Just toss those in. It's going to seem kind of like a lot of peaches, but we want this to be really good and peachy, you know? And then a 1/2 cup of some chopped pecans.
Nice.
So this
if you're not a nut fan, you could leave those out.
Yeah,
right?
you could definitely leave them out, or you could, if you wanted to do walnuts, that would be good. But this is going to be nice and southern.
Oh, yeah.
Peaches
so yummy.
and pecans. You just don't get much more southern than that. All right, so once you get everything pretty well mixed up, you don't want to over mix here. This is about right.
Just until you don't see dry ingredients anymore.
Yeah, till you just get everything incorporated. You're just going to put this in your baking dish. And so I have an 8x8 just square baking dish here.
Okay.
And
grease it beforehand?
Yeah, you want to have it greased and put the oven at 350. And you're going to bake it for about 40 to 45 minutes. Just get that in there, and you'll know it's done whenever a toothpick comes out clean. So very, very simple to make. As you can see, just took a couple seconds to mix it up there and just spread it out.
And so while that's baking, you're going to make your caramel sauce.
Yeah, you're going to make your real easy caramel sauce, and this is something you don't have to be intimidated by at all. We got a 1/4 cup of butter. You're putting in a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. We've got this over medium heat, and then adding in a 1/4 cup of half and half, and a pinch of salt, and a little bit of vanilla extract.
Okay.
And all you have to do is just cook that over medium heat for a couple minutes. Let the brown sugar dissolve. It's going to get that nice caramelly texture. And you can see I've got a little bit over there. You can kind of see that wonderful consistency. It's just nice and thick and caramelly and so good over those peach blondies. Little vanilla ice cream. Can't really beat it.
Can't go wrong. How many minutes will it take to do this?
About 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, so easy. If you're intimidated by caramel sauce, you don't have to be anymore.
And this is so much better than the store-bought stuff in the jar.
Yeah.
This
you know
is just
exactly
gonna taste real.
Yeah, you know what's going in it. So, you know, this isn't low fat, but we're making it from scratch, and it's real simple and quick. So
cool. I'm going to put just a little bit more as you tell us about your website, your Facebook page, so folks can get in touch with you.
Sure. I've got my website is aprilmckinney.com. You can find this recipe and a whole lot more recipes. I like to do seasonal, lightened up things. Also, if you go to my Facebook page, it's Cooking with April McKinney on Facebook, and that's where I post all of my new recipe videos and when I'm going to come on Talk of the Town and all the fun stuff going on.
Great. So, well, it's so great to see you again. Best of luck with the baby.
Thank you.
Keeping our fingers crossed for you. All right. You're going to find this recipe on our website at newschannel5.com. Look for recipe number 5219.